If you thought of someone making $250,000 a month, how often would you guess they are working? Most would guess 12 to 14 hours a day. I'm doing the exact opposite, and I'm currently on track to do 3 million this year, working just 3 hours a day. But it wasn't always this way. Just a few years back, I was working 14-hour days, absolutely glued to my laptop. I thought I was a real entrepreneur, someone on their monk mode grind, when in reality, I was a slave. I had no control over who I was or what I did. Fast forward to today, I not only work less, but I also actually enjoy what I do. Partnering with the likes of Vicstar123, From the Sidemen, Ben Stokes, Stephen Bartlett, and many other big names, and working with brands like Netflix, Asus, AB InBev, and more. I've created a life that I enjoy on my own terms, and I want to help you do the same and prove it's possible to do work that you can actually enjoy and not just for the sake of making money. I'm going to give you a roadmap to go from just another self-employed hustler to an actual business owner living life exactly how you want. But there's 4 key checkpoints that you need to cross in order to do exactly what I did. Joyful engagement, competitive leverage, market position, and a strategy called DAE, which I'll break down in a second. But why even listening to me? Well, my business currently makes $250,000 a month, and that is just from my actual business. No YouTube ad revenue or courses at all. I run a real business that's allowed me to travel to 22 countries in the last year alone. I've gone to the likes of Dubai, Cape Town, LA, New York, Saint-Tropez, and Monaco. Basically name a cool country, and I've been there on first-class flights, living in 5-star hotels. I've worked from the beach, up in the mountains, and even from the tallest building in the world. All in 2023 was working 3 to 4 hours a day. Mental. Gurus push the hustle mindset, telling you to work like a slave, but it doesn't have to be a miserable, grueling chore. Business can be enjoyable, and that's where my checkpoint, joyful engagement, comes into play. I genuinely believe if you can do one thing consistently every single day, you're guaranteed to get rich, because that's what I did. The point of this checkpoint is to find something you actually enjoy, something that challenges you enough so you won't get bored, but won't exhaust you mentally if you do it every day. For me, that was working with influencers, huge names in every industry you can think of, and matchmaking them with the biggest brands. Whether it's rappers like H and Tion Wayne, or influencers like the Sidemen, business-centered people like Stephen Bartlett, or even World Cup champions like Ben Stokes. I've worked with all of them, was coming up with a marketing strategy for brand campaigns, working creatively rather than doing the same old boring work day in and day out. And I get it, from the outside looking in, it seems completely insane that A-list celebrities of this size and huge household name brands are choosing to work with me out of everyone. And you're probably thinking, how does someone like me even get to this point? Well, quick backstory of me. I've never really worked a real job in my life. I've always preferred to learn rather than earn, working a bunch of online jobs I thought would help me in the long run, which they definitely did. So if you're starting out, don't work at McDonald's or KFC, get a worthwhile job that teaches you to skill. And no, flipping burgers is not a skill. So basically, I volunteer for things like customer support, online sales, and even working with YouTubers and MCNs. And the turning point for me was when I got a job at ESL, where I was a junior account manager. I still remember the time where I got paid my very first €800 check to onboard new creators to the MCN and make them money through brand deals. But notice how I found the one thing that I could fully joyfully engage in, and did that for ages. I didn't start an SMA or drop ship hair straighteners for a few months. I learned a real skill that not everyone has: marketing, and mainly at a high corporate level. Bear in mind, I did a lot of this whilst bedridden during chemo, so I might make a whole video on my backstory just as context, and there might already be one on the channel. But for the purpose of this video, I bring that up because even during something as awful as chemo, I absolutely loved every part of what I did, and I still do. But that wouldn't matter if I didn't meet checkpoint 2, which is competitive leverage. It sounds complex, but competitive leverage can be broken down into 4 key points, and this generally separates those who struggle to maintain 10k a month from those who can scale to 6-figure months and build a multi-million-dollar empire. The first point is USP, or unique selling point. What is the value you're offering? Is it a task that can be easily done or requires special knowledge? Do you need to be a skilled worker, or can any random teenager take your business model, watch one YouTube video, and compete with you? I'll use myself as an example. An influencer marketing agency isn't actually that hard to set up or run. I mean, I literally started one I currently own as a teenager. It's pretty easy. It doesn't need an investment up front, and it can be done with just a laptop and a phone. But it does require specific knowledge, and you can't just get it from a YouTube tutorial like running Facebook ads as an SMA, for example. But your value also needs to be valuable. What does that even mean though? Well, the value you offer has to be high in demand and low in supply. In simple terms, a lot of people have to want or ideally need what you are selling, and not many people should be selling what you are, or do it to the same standard and get the same results. Because of this, there is high supply. You're no longer a valuable asset, but a common commodity, which is when people compare your price to other competitors. But the fourth thing is present. That won't be an issue. A barrier to entry. And that's basically how hard it is for a total beginner to come in to do what you do and become a competitor. Like with SMA, the barrier to entries pretty much doesn't exist thanks to gurus like Iman Gadzi, or video editing, or lead generation agency, or all of them. All these business models are okay as a side hustle or a nice income, but will be super difficult to scale anywhere close to 6 figures a month. The nice thing about competitive leverage though is that if you have it, you can very easily achieve the third checkpoint, and that is market position. Alex Hormozi said, the more expensive it is, the easier it is to sell. And he literally used the example of consulting clients he had, happy to pay 50 grand on the spot. And then he used the same example of a $50 per month product. The person buying the $50 per month product will probably ask things like, what am I getting with this product? Or does it come with a guarantee? With this example, Alex Hormozi highlights something very important. Sales are the same whether you sell something for $50 or $5,000. So you might as well sell the thing that makes you more. But I'm going to take this a step further. Most business models, I'm talking mainly about agencies here, are flawed for this one simple reason. The people they target are broke, both literally and mentally. If you're starting an marketing agency and your ideal client is someone like me who runs a small company of 5 to 15 employees and makes a few million a year, do you really think I'm an easier sell than the $30 billion company with a multi-million-dollar marketing budget? Of course not. I'd be a pain in the arse to sell to. It's why SMA and all these businesses suck, and I've never bothered doing them. They lack what's called market positioning leverage, which means they target people who just aren't rich enough. It's as simple as that. Think of it this way. The richer the person, the more you can charge, and reinvest that back into making your service even more killer. I mean, you can charge even more, versus a small 1 to 5k retainer where you make a few grand in profit and use cheap talent from India or the Philippines. The other key thing to note here is you don't just benefit from charging higher prices. You also build connections with huge names and become a leader in your niche, which again lets you charge more. It's a win for the client because they get a premium product which solves their problems and gets them results, and a win for you because you make more money. But this strategy goes a step further. It supercharges something called DAE, the fourth and final checkpoint to complete and utter freedom. This part is so important because depending on how good or badly you do this, you ultimately save or waste time. DAE is an acronym, and the D stands for delegate, which is the first step once you scale into that mid 5 figures a month region. Whenever you make the move from working in the business to on the business, the first step involves delegating workload to people. The idea here is you hired skilled labor that can handle a good chunk of what you do every day. This will usually be on the fulfillment side, because every business has two working parts: sales and acquisition, so signing clients, and then fulfillment, getting clients those results. A quick example is hiring a customer success manager and someone who can handle daily project management tasks. This will let you as a business owner focus on higher leverage moves like taking sales calls every day or networking with potential clients. This is the first step in being able to work 3 hours a day. But A stands for something much better than D, saving the pain of managing people, which from my experience absolutely sucks. And that is automate. The clue's in the name. Look at the things you do every single day or very consistently and you automate them, usually through some sort of software or automations. And believe me, this is 100 times better than dealing with VAs from Thailand or the Philippines, because it removes another huge point of failure. And ideally, you want to get to a point where you can eliminate anything that you're currently doing which doesn't need to be done or could be done better. All of this is useless though if you don't have one massive thing in check: your car. No, not the thing you drive, but the vehicle or the business model you use to get where you want to go. In my case, I pretty much drove a Ferrari with my foot on the gas, achieving everything I wanted. It helped me make huge names in so many industries to the point where I partied a lot with people like the Sidemen, chill with likes of Tion Wade and H, and even went to Ben Stokes' house. Yeah, the same Ben Stokes who won the World Cup for England. It's absolutely surreal to even be saying all of this, and these are people that your average SMA guru would just never have access to. You're probably wondering what I actually do though, and how do I meet people like this? Well, this is what I do on a day-to-day basis for the 3 hours or so I run my agency. After implementing checkpoint 4, automating and eliminating what I can, I currently delegate my tasks to a team of around 10 people. And once you get to about 100k a month or more, your job pretty much becomes managing and selling. So I manage a team of around 10 people with my main focus being on sales calls. I take as many sales calls as possible with the biggest brands in the world looking to work with me. I'm talking multi-billion-dollar companies like Netflix and Microsoft. And even though a lot of the fulfillment side is still handled by my team, I still come up with the strategies and the creatives that we use to get brands like Acer, influencers like Vic, and other big names insane results. So if you want to learn how to do all of this, how I work with people like the Sidemen and Netflix, drop me a subscribe and leave your notifications on, because in the next video, I'm going to break down how you can do exactly what I'm doing and start your own influencer marketing agency or an IMA. This is the exact vehicle which allowed me to scale to $250,000 per month and achieve this lifestyle that I've always dreamed of.